Back like cook crack, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and being a live member of the team. Shout out to all my crypto livers, each and every one of you, for jumping on in and hanging out with the lifer, man. I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's playing games, as usual. Now, I had it in this bit of a breakout. It did break out. I would have had you at hello there for a little bit of a gain, right? How did I catch that? What was I looking at? I'm just good at making a wedge. I mean, at 10x leverage, you're making about 7% gains in about 2-3 hours right there on that idea. However, the 50-minute is trying to swagger on out. But let me show you what I see happening right now for Bitcoin. Quite interesting. There's always a pattern that fell out and is still going. Look, you have this trend line, do you not? That's been kind of forming here. And it actually goes all the way back to here now. Look at that. Look at this trend. And now, look, I'm the only guy to see this because I just saw it right now. So no one else could have seen this. But I just saw it right now for the first time ever. I'm telling you right now, if you hang out with me, I'm going to get the lifer vision with you. You're going to start seeing things that, and there it is. Now, I didn't see this till right now, but that to me, it's almost this. And it broke out and broke back in. You see what I'm saying? It broke out, broke back in, getting tight again. Chance that the 15-minute does want to flip here. It's an interesting pattern. All right. Now, one thing I do want to show you is you got swing up to swing up here. I believe that's your top at resistance, and it's going to be topped off with bearish divergence. You got swing up to swing up on the 15, but swing down here on the RSI, and it's giving you a bit of a, also you can have a shoulder, a bit of a head. Could this be a right shoulder? It's a messy idea, but it's somewhat of an idea. Now, the bullish idea is that we break out the length of the pole and continue to the upside and get through this bar of resistance, this green bar I have of resistance for BTC, and get to 33,270. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. So let's take a look here as I mess with you guys. So look, here it is right here. Look, this is the pattern that I'm seeing. All right. I love doing that to you guys. You guys love it. So look, here's the pattern. Sorry. Here's the pattern right here. No, I just mess around. I'm sorry. I used to do it as a mistake, but now every once in a while I do it just to kind of get the chat going. But what I found is it creates the chat rate to go up to an extreme rate. You get it? So when I do it, the chat rate goes up, like, because people were just like, and it's so organic that you can't get the chat rate to go up like that any other way. So shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm sorry I had to pull a little funny business with you. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Impromptu stream for the monthly. Who wants to hear a monthly candle close? Who wants to hear the monthly candle close? Does anybody want to see it? Who wants to hear the monthly candle close? I don't have to do it. We usually do it on the weekly candle. But I just want to make sure that you guys want to hear it, You smell that? I smell bull hockey. Zero allegiance. Hey, man, it's up to you. You believe bull hockey, but you never know. You will never truly know whether it's bull hockey or not, do you? So there you go. Shout out to Johanna Cordova. We love you, Johanna. Thank you so much for coming on in. Close it. I did before the stream to my girl. Haha. Jamal Antonio. Ooh. I don't know what he means, but I hope yeah. This guy. Chinese dragon. Can't hear it, only see it. You can't hear it, man? That's on you, man. That's on you, bro. Because people could definitely hear me. I'm seeing no data right now. There's some games going on right now with YouTube. I don't know what's up. Anyway. So this is what I see happening for BTC. And it's possibly, if we flip it upside down, we would almost play that as a complex inverted, right? So let's take a look at the 1 hour. And the 1 hour says that you still have legs. It's funny. The 1 hour's just been doing funky business all day. Whenever I see this, the 1 hour eventually takes charge. Like the stochastics eventually take a charge. So in my humble opinion, I would commit long to this. I have to be honest. I would commit long. I don't know if my trading style is to wait for the 15-minute to slow its roll, right? To wait for the 15-minute to slow its roll. Wait, was I on the 7 doing that? Yeah, interesting. 7-minute does want to bounce, could bounce us back up to the... See, when the 7-minute gets this low, you could get a bit of a move here, back up. But you are trying to break out of a rising wedge to the downside. This is also a bit of an M. See this? A sideways M pattern. You are starting to fall. Here's the drop. So what do I see happening in the next hour for BTC? A little more downside, technically. We could even, maybe open this up a little bit. So we're going to come down here and bounce off of the channel. There's also, look, resistance, support, which would be resistance, but you get bounce off 31,500, psychological support at 31,500. However, I will say that the 7-minute is fighting so hard to keep us inside of the pattern. The 5-minute probably is too. Yeah, I'm trying to lift us out of here and continue us into this sideways box. You're going to make a move here or there either way, right? It's happening. I guess you could open up a long and a short and then just close whichever one doesn't look like it's going. It's kind of an idea, right? I've never done that, but someone in my group recently did it. They're like, I went long and short. I'm like, really? Interesting. I never did that. That's quite interesting. 9K Bitcoin, 500 ETH, and 20K SOL by August. Oh, you think SOL will be 20K? SOL will be 5K by then, man. You think SOL would actually make it to 20K when Bitcoin goes down that far? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, man. Shout out to everybody here. Put the lemon into the water, everybody. Put the lemon into the water. Do not play yourselves. Do not play yourselves. Put the lemon inside the water. All right? Have a nice big gulp for yourself here. Oh, that's great. That's great. And here we are. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin in the monthly candle in a second. So my thing is this. As a trader, you got to take a shot. Bottom of the channel. Do you have any bullish divergence? No. You actually have like more like, you kind of have, I know this is crazy, but you have a little bit of hidden. Swing up to swing up. And this swings like flatter down. It's slight hidden bullish. I know it's crazy, but that is hidden bullish divergence right there. It tells you that the trend will continue to the upside on the 5-minute. Should go sideways in here. In the 1 hour, which is really wants to, I believe we could just loop here. So this is what I'm calling out. I'm calling out that this doesn't make it to the bottom. It kind of does something like this or a little lower. Why? Because the 5-minute and the 7-minute are looping on it, really pushing on it. And look, I can teach you this. Look, here the 50-minute didn't go low. Why? We'll go to those blue lines. We'll go back to those blue lines on the 7. 7 when it's extremely low, just like we're getting here. You can go over to the 5-minute too for me. We could do the same type of thing. What I'm teaching, this is key insight, what I'm giving you right now, because it took me years to even figure out how to do this. So just to like see this stuff. But look, 15-minute wasn't low, but what the 5-minute was extremely low, right? And that, what I'm trying to teach you is if you go back to the 15, the 15-minute didn't get to the low point of the stochastic. See, I've isolated this, back tested and figured it out to test myself. So highly likely we don't go that much lower. I'm losing my voice today. I used it so much. I'm like losing my voice. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it for jumping on in. $1 super chat. Unbelievable. Whoever you are, you're the best. I appreciate it. We went from $500 super chats to $1. Unreal. Look, there's the bounce we just talked about to the upside. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I make the craziest calls here. You've never seen it. If you're new on the channel, you've just never seen anything like it in your life. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. And how did I know that? Because I backtested the 7-minute and the 5-minute so many times till I blew in the face. And a lot of other people had this same trajectory. But honestly, skillful to call that bounce right now. Very skillful, because most people were peeing their pants. Say you weren't peeing your pants right now. Say you weren't peeing your pants right now. Say you weren't as cool as a cucumber right now, calling that bounce like I did. No, seriously though. Seriously, in the comment section below, put a 1 if you were peeing your pants. Put a 1 if you thought that was going to the downside and you had no idea what to do, and you were in your short and you were like, oh, or you were in your long and you were like, oh. Nah, I know you lifers. You lifers are good. A lot of pee. You funny, man. Monthly candle is now closed. 491 screen name. Boo. It's so funny, man. Shout out to everybody. 8 p.m. Monthly candle has closed. I was short and long, my man. Just a little P came out. 333. If you're in the trading group, thank you. I think you felt good, man. I called it right after you, man. Crypto Night. I pee in my pants, but that's old age, man. Jeez, like, peeing your pants is the coolest. You cool, pee your pants. You cool to pee your pants. Remember that? Ah, man. What up, Sam? Crypto is life. Much love to you and your family. Shout out to Jesse, man. I love you. Shout out to you and yours, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. Is that Marshall, man? I love you, Jesse. You're the best, man. Shout out to you and your family. 9,000 Bitcoin, $500 Ethereum, and $20 SOL. Maybe, you never know. PMG Oscar, my man. Never shook. Buck Nasty, never scared. I ain't never scared. If you pee in your pants, is cool. I'm James Dean. You ain't cool unless you pee your pants, man. You guys are stupid. Anyway, so we called a bounce here on the 7-minute. I came like a flash in the night, and we got the move. However, the 15, looping, And we even called the 15 looping, right? Look, I did something like, who else do you know would call the 15 half looping on the Stokes? No, you have to be a nerd to do that. Because that means you spent so much time on the stochastics. Like, honestly, like I am a true, like, I've given up my life. Like, that's how you know I've given up my entire life. Because, like, literally, like, to call a move on the stochastics like that is absurd. Watch it just turn back on us and it'll throw, like, blow it right in my face. Too many, well, you guys are crazy. Sorry, had to refresh. You guys are funny, man. Call the 15 half looping. I mean, who does that? I've never seen that nonsense. It's insane. Bit of a falling wedge here on the 5-minute chart. Says a 68% chance of a break to the upside. And we got them. We got them. Likely to break out. And who else gave you this ascending channel after it got broken up, broke back down, but we found it, baby. We found it. How funny was this? Look, shoulder, head, shoulder. What an easy short, right? I just want to, like, what an easy short, like textbook. Like, just like, oh, I cross the street when the green light shows up. You know, it's like, oh, I short when the head and shoulders plays out, and I take it to the measured move. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. Look how, I mean, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyway. And so what do I see happening? I see Bitcoin breaking out. It could just get up here again and not get too shabby. However, this is not me talking. This is the TA talking. Right? You ever hear the booze talking? This is the TA talking. And it's telling us we're going to about 33,171. You know what I'm saying? That's prescription medication that can help with that. True story, man. You're funny. Yo, man, you're not funny, man. I swear, you're one of the funniest people I ever met in my life, man. Yo, we did change the GPUs to EVA, just like you said, all right? So we took your advice, man. I appreciate that. I thought about that once. When the group starts talking about the Stokes starting to turn, it blew my mind. We're on another level. Shout out to Calderonster, my man. There's prescription medication that can help with that. So funny. My man. Yeah, man. I mean, you said it had to be. So I'm not like, if it is what it is, it's got to be what you say. I can't defy my lifers, man. My lifers tell me what's right. I got to do what's right. You know? You've been building computers for 30 years before the computers were even being built. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I want to show you the specs, though. I want to show you the specs real quick. Can't really see them, but take a picture of that and we'll zoom in or something. We're getting BOOKMAP on up too for everything, just to keep you guys moving in the space. So I do believe we could be moving on to the upside based on the 1 hour, but the 15 minutes kind of got some swag to deal with. Let's take a look at that 2 hour, because the 2 hour has been advantageous, and the 2 hour really wants to move, okay? The last time the 2 hour wanted to move, we got a nice pump off these bottom areas. So we did get a move. I know this is really messy because I work little. I'm like, this is my little work, my big work. But even the 2 hour chart suggests that we are holding, and look, resistance, resistance, resistance. Open this up. You're right. You kind of got to break back above that zone, but you're holding the channel at least. 15 minute looks a lot nicer. All right. And look, it got wicked right back down. Look at that. As happy as I was on the move back up, look at it got wicked right back down. So anything is possible. It's crazy though how we called it. It did the move and then it was like, nah, I'm going to give it right back up. Look, it did the half move and then gave it back up again. Stochastics are shady like that. Look at that. And now we're trying to press down with sell pressure. I'll be honest, man. It's been one of the most confusing times for Bitcoin in my life. Like, it's like, now at this point, like I connect back here. We're breaking out. Like you're breaking down. See? 50 minute has room. Probably just a wick back into the pattern. Capitulation wick. Just, they don't want to make it that easy to long. So they're going to try to get who they can. You know, whoever's shorting right now, whoever's long, and they're just kind of take those shorts, those stop losses right out. Take a look at BOOKMAP here and see what we have for BOOKMAP. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here on a Tuesday night. Is that what it is? I don't even know. I've been in the charts so long today, I can't even think straight. So we're looking here at 32,200, okay? That is our rejection point. Could get a sell there. You have a fat sell order there. You have some bigger sell orders around 35,000, but really not a lot of liquidity. You see that? Usually you see gobs of sell orders, and you see nothing up here. It's interesting. It's very strange. I'm used to seeing, like, and this is Bybit, Binance Futures and OKX. Usually you would see a lot of big orders. You can see there's a lot of sells too, though. I mean, a lot of buys, which is interesting, and not a lot of sells. What are they trying to, like, hold for the long term and go up way big? Interesting. I'm trying to shrink this and see. Wow, that's crazy. So look at this. 31,750. So there's a lot of sell orders in this area. Yeah, a lot of sell right there, 31,850. And a lot of buys, though, at 31,600. Look at that huge buy order right there, like at a gigantic buy order. He believes we're going to go longer? This is weird. I'm seeing some mixed signals on Bookmap. 31,250, big buy order. And we're holding 31,700. Pretty nice number to be at, considering everything we've been through recently. Look at the dump, though. I believe capitulation wick. They're going to do this, and they're going to bring it back into the pattern. Probably a good place to buy in, honestly, like on a long. Like, that's technically you want to long the wicks because they have no choice but to fill their bags during liquidity grabs. So they have to stop people out because they don't have, their orders are too big. So whenever you see a wick, that's likely where you want to enter the trade. So, like, to me, that's the entry right now. Okay? That's trade entry. Okay? Stop loss right here. And I'd begin to ride that to the upside nice and easily. They gave us the capitulation wick as I was expecting. And the move back to the upside on the 15 and the 1 hour. Likely to make a move. You're low on the 1 hour, the 7, the 5, and the 15. I mean, these are where I really like to make my move. So likely a big move to the upside, or at least some type of move here to resistance, in my humble opinion. So I'm going to make a call here. I'm going to put my name on it. Bitcoin to the upside here on the 15 and the 1 hour. Highly likely to get a bit of a move. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing. And I'm sticking to it. I could get stopped out in 2 seconds, and I could be completely wrong. And Bitcoin could just defy me right now in front of everybody. And it is what it is. I am open-minded to believe that exactly what I said may not happen. But the probability is high because I've seen it many, many times. See, I'm cheating right now in a way. Why am I cheating? Because I've seen this happen so many times when I've bought into the wick on the 7 and the 50-minute has flipped. So I'm playing like I don't know. But, and again, I don't know. All I know is I've seen it before many times. You see what I'm saying? I've seen it many times over it happens, and I've seen it more times than not, I feel, in my mind, too. All right? But this is the Twisted Sister. I teach you the Twisted Sister, and the Twisted Sister is to make 2 patterns at all times. And this is your secondary pattern. You see? And you're all about the zone. You break this, you come back down here, and this is the pattern that you form. It's pretty simple. So in the Twisted Sister, you make 2 patterns. And you see which one plays out. Whichever one takes over is the one that's going to be, So you got this channel here. See that? So you're going to go down, up, down, and back up to the top of this channel. Or you're in this channel, up, and you're going to come down here. So once you breach this line, it's like you're going to come here. Once you breach this line, it's like you're going to come up to here. And it's a great way to trade because it locks price in. See, now I have 3 patterns. I have the ascending triangle built. I have the possible falling wedge built. And I have the rising wedge created here. And in this manner, I've created actually a symmetrical triangle that could break out 50-50 and has a measured move of the base of the triangle here back to the upside, which kind of coincides with the same idea halfway through the measured move of the bigger idea. All right. And there you have it. Remember, where do we get this measured move? Right here. Does anybody know? Anyone remember? Where do we get this measured move? From here, from the base of the ascending triangle. Okay. And there you have it. And that's my unique trading style of how I lock price. And I even have something called the Twisted Sister. No one's ever done that. I made that up and it works for me. And you can call it the Twisted Sister as much as you want, and no offense to any women. It just sounds good. I think it was a band, right? Twisted Sister. So it just, there you go. I believe there's a pump coming. You can believe anything you want. I would have bought it. I buy into those wicks. See? Look at that wick turning back into a green candle as suggested. You can do what you want. I'm an OG. I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen it many, many times. Again, I'm cheating because I've seen this so many times. I've seen it probably way more than you. Okay? So I have that, I have a twisted uncle. They have prescription pills for that. Sorry, man. I had to Oh, man. I had to, man. I love when someone says a previous joke and then you get to, like, bring it back in, you know? He's like, I have a twisted uncle. I'm like, they have prescription drugs for that. They got therapy for that stuff, man. You guys kill me, man. I kid. I gotta get a little puppet, huh? I gotta get a little puppet talk. I kid. Hey. We're not gonna take it. Candle is now closed. 491 Sanders and sisters. I have a twisted uncle, man. The Olsen says, we got to get over the 50. Is that moonshine? You're funny. Nah, I don't drink, man. In all seriousness, I don't drink at all. Alcohol, man, ruined my life in some parts. My dad drank a lot. He's twisted because he believes in 1% interest in bankers. Conan's insulting dog would be a good balance. Twisted bowl. RACEFI popping off right now. 3-minute megaphone. Jump in the pool, lifer. Shout out to JT Bitman, my man. If they make a diaper for a chicken, they can make anything. Yeah, I agree. So this is where price is trapped in. We got it for you. I can't believe I found it. It took me all day. The breakout, the break back in. This head and shoulder, that was an easy play to the downside. And the bearish divergence, which has played out. And slight hidden, that played out as well. We'll see where that goes. I respect this straight and narrow, clean and sober family people so much. Thank you, man. Did I miss the close? No. Not yet. No, I won't do that to you. Not you, Kevin. Not you, Kevin. Not you, man. I won't do that to you, Kevin. All right, let's take a look here on the all-time history index. And I mean, honestly, like, I've seen many an altcoin break out of this. Recently, too. Many an altcoin. It is a rising wedge that could break down. I'm with you. But, like, I'm just, 1 hour says yes. And you know what? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's just trade the way we're supposed to trade. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, my gosh, man. What a big night. Like, this is a big night. We only get 12 of these a year, everybody. We only get 12 of these a year. Okay? And here we have it. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If a monthly candle does not close below here, there is no multi-year bear market. I'm going to say it again. If a monthly candle does not close below this line, it can come down here. I didn't say hang out. It can hang out for 2-3 weeks. We could be down here on the daily. We can be down here on the weekly. A monthly candle cannot close down here. If it does, I will finally submit. We're in a bearish correction, but I believe there's still a chance we go to 100K. I believe I'm open-minded to believe anything is possible, my friends. I'm open-minded to believe that anything is possible for Bitcoin, and we can get there. We can get there. And the first thing that has to happen that cannot happen, or that has to happen, is we can't close below. What cannot happen is we can't close below. Okay? So we have to close above. We cannot close below. Okay? Monthly candle is now closed. Number 491. That's so funny, man. He's changing his name every night. That's Seller, right? That's my man. People don't trust the market. Waiting for some clarity, at least a little bit. Crypto gospel, I believe. Keep the monthlies bullish, baby. You need meds, my dear friend. It's closed at 8, man. We're on a twisted connection. Got lemonade. Shout out to Christian up in the house. So here we go. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. And the monthly candle Candle close. Give us some info on ETH short term. Hot lot real, ETH gang. I ain't to ETH like that. Okay, so let's take a look at monthly candle close here for Bitcoin. And what did it do? What did it do? Okay, the monthly candle opened up here at 37,644. We started the month at 37,000, everybody. It wasn't that bad. We were above 35K. The high was 40K, 40,332 and 42 cents. We got up there, baby. We got up there. We got rejected by the 21, though. You see that? Rejected by the 21 on the monthly. And then the low, my goodness, this was a candle and a half. The low was 25,365. And we would close at $31,775.90, down $5,872.89, a 15.6% loss for Bitcoin. That's insanity. That's tough. That is tough. Grace Protocol. He streams mornings, yes, I know. But here in California, it's 5:30 p.m. Yeah. The triple shot of black swan events the past few years has possibly completely changed the cycle. It seems potentially wrong to keep trying to figure things into the previous cycles. I like what Jamie just said, and I'm willing to I'm open-minded to bring that out as a possibility. I really am. And I've been saying the same thing. I think I said the same thing this morning in a way, in a few other words. I said, we've had black swans, we've had Russia, we've had this, we've had that. It's been insanity. And remember, I did call along, baby. And maybe daddy's in the house right now because my long's moving, baby. My long's moving. They got a big sell order here at 32,400. You might want to get out with the whales because the whales have a huge sell order now at 32,400. They're likely to bring the price up to that zone. You leverage traders, if you're seeing this, you may want to get out. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy, but this is BOOKMAP, and that shows you where all the money is. It's right there. Just saying. It may change. Anything is possible. We could get a bounce and a bounce back up, but I'm just saying. Liquidity's in either place. Trying to get the sell orders to take over to give us back to this order. 31,400. Getting rejected at 32K right now so far. So the monthly candle has to go below my zone here, right there. 28,784. We don't close below 28,784. We okay, baby. We okay. All right. Now, let's get bullish. Let's get bullish, everybody, for a little bit. And I don't want you guys to get like, we're going 100K, I'm a moon boy, and then be like, oh, I can't stand these moon boys. No. I truly believe 10K could happen. I'm going to, let's talk some reasoning into everybody right now. I'm not a moon boy. I'm not, oh, yeah, just go all the way. We're going to 50K, then 60K. No, it's not happening. Okay, there's levels we have to watch. I am a trader. Like right now, I just want to make it clear because people hear me and they get the wrong impression when I'm happy because I'm so happy. And I have all this awesome positive energy and people love that, right? But, right, don't take that as I'm a bull guy, a bullhorn, I got my own ideas. I got my own thoughts and I got my own plans when it comes to BTC, okay? But, I mean, look at this weekly. This weekly wants to destroy, at least get to the top of the channel here. Maybe come back down, but at least get to the top of the channel. $36,000 Bitcoin seems pretty obvious to me on the bigger time frame. Nothing goes straight down. You went up, you went down. You're going to come up again for a little bit of a rally. They got to suck some of the euphoria back into the markets. Weekly could be doing one of these. It could be coming up halfway and then be dumping on us for some more pain. And like we might see one of those. And then this could even drop out and hit the measured move to 28,000. What I like about this is we've been through some carnage and some pain. And if we hit the measured move of the drop, ooh, that's not good. No, I don't like that. I was like, what I like about this, I was like, no, I don't like that. That's actually kind of cool. The measured move is a negative number. And that really is your measured move. So when I've seen that before, it usually means you're at a bottom. And I know that's a weird way to call a bottom. But if you take because if the measured move isn't there, then how are you going to get there? Like this is negative 5,000. You're telling me Bitcoin's going to $2,000, $1,000? Highly unlikely. It's breaking 13K, right? So highly unlikely it breaks 20K, but anything is possible, all right? I'm open-minded to believe. We're getting a bounce here. I've been talking about it because I've been showing you guys the weekly. I've been showing everybody the 2-week chart. And I even gone over the idea that this is hidden bullish, which no one else has brought up anywhere else. Swing up to swing up. And this is swing up. I've even channeled the idea when you skip a middle divergence, and I've backtested those theories. They have played out like about 80% of the time. So I can honestly look the camera in the face. I've backtested a middle skip divergence on multiple time frames, and it has played out. It has. So you could tell me whatever you want. It's not divergence. It's not textbook. Blah blah blah. It is what it is. I've done the research. I've done the backtesting. It is what it is. So I do see hidden bullish divergence there, which says you can get higher than this high. You're going to end up, what this says is you're going to make a high somewhere up in here, above the previous high. That's what these bullish divergence, hidden bullish specifically mean for Bitcoin, okay? Lifer for life, Jace Riverton. Now I know I'm a lifer. I seeked and found that divergence also. This man has taught me so well. I mean, if you saw that, then you're on point. If you saw that, I've turned you into me, you know? Man, you got the one-on-ones when they were, man, everyone who got my one-on-ones at the beginning, so lucky, man. Before my time got out of control. So crazy. AVAX, sir, please send in a super chat, my man. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give us ETH on ETH and highlight real. ETH gang. Michael Pass said, let's go. The other 495. Tried to set up beginner DeFi course, but said no availability. Can we check DeFi? Can we check XDEFI? Thanks. We'll check XDEFI. So a nice move for Bitcoin. 31,900. We did suggest we were going up, didn't we not? On the 1 hour time frame. I mean, when I appear and I show up, I try to make clarity of these charts. I try to find the moves to be made. Let's go back to that 15-minute. Just like watching the breakout that I called. I got to be humble and just quiet about it. I'm just going to be humble and quiet. But look at this. And then look. Oh, yeah. See? Twisted Sister plays out in your flavor. And then it's likely we're going to take this one to up here. See how this plays out? And then that was in a symmetrical triangle too. You got legs in the 15. And you got legs in the 1 hour. And you're at the bottom of the channel. See if you can get to resistance and get up. You're gonna resist 32,000. That's gonna be the 32,150. Got to get above it. This whole zone is resistance though. Right here, it's 2 resistance points. So we got to get through the green box to stay bullish. 1 hour suggests that we can. 1 hour suggests that we can. So we shall see. Measured move is 33,196. All right, is what it is. And that's Bitcoin in the monthly candle close, everybody. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Shout out to Barata. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate you. I thought about that once when the group is talking about the Stokes starting to turn. It blew my mind. I know, right? People are on point in the group, man. They're listening to the lifer. Super chats, XDEFI, ETH, and AVAX. Let's take a look at those. XDEFI. USDT. Nothing coming, huh? Oh, I forgot the I believe. There you go. Wow, big move for Bitcoin. Looks like it's about to breach. XDEFI's got really crazy low liquidity, but it's moving with BTC. I believe if Bitcoin pumps, this will pump. It's getting high on the 15-minute, though. And you're going to have resistance right here at 2373. Just something to think about right there. So just watch that area closely. Here's your next bar of resistance as well. Right there. Measured move would take you here. You have this crazy wickage on the left there. XDEFI could make a bit of a move. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Where's the 4 hour? See, the 4 hour is pushing down on you. It's not really a place where I like to get into trades. However, could push the 1 hour back to the upside. If you trade this, you trade the 1 hour only, and you know that you're trading high risk against the 4 hour. And that's just how it has to be. Okay. All right. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do you want to do diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade? Shout out to Gina Bombina in the house. Love you, Gina. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Zero. Shout out to all my awesome moderators coming through on an impromptu monthly candle close. I didn't really say anything about it until the time because I usually forget about the monthly close. And then I look, I'm like, oh my God, I got to go live for the monthly close. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock for hooking us up. Porter Rock is the man, the myth, the legend behind the growth. He really is. He's been extracting all the different parts of the lives. He's been editing all the different things. He's been banging it out. He's been doing them. He really has. Funny. It's a good video to do. I put money in a trading bot. Look. But look, I mean, every day he's getting us an extra 1,400 views yesterday, an extra 1,600 views the day before, an extra 1,200 views the day before that, 649 views, 700 views. These add up. 800 views, 700 views, right? 1,600 views. And this was a crazy day. We nailed them this day because I charted Sunday night. I charted Monday morning. I think I charted again like the next time. It was just like, and then we put out extra content. We went like, in that one day, we hit 8,000 views in a day. Like, so Porter Rock, man, you are taking it to another level. We are growing fast, on our way to 30,000 subs. I love my team. I love you guys. My graphics team is insane. Sean, you're working so hard. Everybody, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys help me do this every single day. Without my team, without my people behind me, there's no way I would be confident to show up every single day the way I am. But when I know there's a team, when I know everyone has my back, when I know everybody is working hard, it makes me want to work 1,000% and put it in, man. And I know there's more work to do. There is more work to do. We haven't done enough. You can always put in more work. I'm telling you, there's always more work to do. I woke up this morning. Let's just talk about what we did this morning right when we woke up. Because my day ran full circle. My day ran full circle. It really did. It really did. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I love you all. I wouldn't change this for the world. I'm so excited for every single moment in time. I'm so excited for each and every one of you. I'm just excited to be alive. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be showing you guys these charts, figuring out Bitcoin. And, I guess we get lucky every once in a while, huh? But take a look. I mean, if you're in my trading group, I'm there for you. But I just want to see how this is brought full circle. Because I woke up this morning. I think I woke up at like 5 a.m. Sat in the charts for a while. Then around 7, I began to post. 6:56 a.m. Waves for massive gains. I mean, we posted waves yesterday in the live, and it went up 83% when I woke up. It came down a little bit, but throughout the night, waves for 83% gains. Unbelievable, right? Then I'm looking at the Dow futures, looking like we're going to have a red day. Okay. Then we took a look at Bitcoin, and I mean, Bitcoin, shout out to Danny. We may switch to the 22-hour charts. It nailed this Bitcoin move. See 22-hour? The 22-hour chart? Bam. It absolutely nailed the move. It's quite interesting. Okay. Shorts could still be in play. Watch out for the flag on Bitcoin. Just saying, just in case. It started to move a little bit. But this is what I saw at 7:19 in the morning. I saw Kono. And I was like, Kono's here. And what I do is I have an alert section in the Discord. And what the alert section is, it's where I put alerts. So you can figure out where I put my alerts, right? And so right here, I put this alert and I say, I got an alert on Kono. And so I put an alert on this line. I also put an alert on the stochastics RSI. But why did I do that? Well, because the 1 hour was low and wanted to pump. But the 15-minute was high. And I don't trade against the 15-minute. It's not part of my trading style. I must, you know why? Because I used to trade the 1 hour all the time. And I would trade it and trade it and trade it. And you know what would happen? Right? You know what would happen is I would get in, I wouldn't check the 15-minute, I would get into the 1 hour, and I'd get into the trade. So let me show you, like, I'm going to teach you something right now that, like, is going to save you so much pain and anguish. Watch this. And this is how you know I traded thousands and thousands of trades in my life, because I've been through it, and I know how it feels, right? So check this out. So the old me would look at the 1 hour chart, and I would see that it was like low right here, or kind of like this, pushing up. And so it looked like this earlier today. It looked like this. And I would have just seen the 1 hour curve and been like, oh, the 1 hour is moving up. I'm going to trade that. That's going to break out. Now, I used to get into trades like this, and then the trade would go down on me, and I'd get stopped out, or I'd be underwater for like a half an hour, or at least 4 to 5 hours. And I'd be like, what is this? You know, we did get rejected by 32K. You can see they're trying to bring that liquidity back down here to this 31,400 area. A very, very funky time to trade. So I did it again and again. One day, I don't know what, I had an epiphany. And I was like, man, let me just check the 15-minute chart. I don't know why I even thought about the 15-minute. I don't even know why I created it. But I did. And I put this whole trading system together. I just realized I thought this trading system was like more like built, but I realized I put this whole thing together. Like even how I use the 15 with the 1 minute and the 4 hour. No one taught me this stuff. I just kind of like, I don't know. I just did it. I can't even explain it. But so I kept getting into the 1 hour and kept getting nailed. So one day I was like, why am I getting nailed? So I was like, let me check the 15. And I noticed I was getting into trades when the 15-minute was overbought up here. And I was like, so what anyone who's watching right now, you're getting such a free education because it took me years to get my butt whooped in the markets to give you this. Now I'm almost so jealous. I'm like, I don't like jealousy. Maybe I should just be happy. I'm happy for you guys. But like, why didn't I get this? Like, why didn't another guy teach me how to put alerts in the 15? If I had known this, my gosh. Man, I had to trade for 4 or 5 years without any of this. I had to come up with this stuff. Man, so unfair. But anyway, look, resistance. Number one, you don't buy at resistance. So if you know your support and resistance, you're at resistance. You don't open up trades at resistance. But resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. This could be a support line. That could be an SR flip. That would be a support trade. So you want to buy into support. You don't buy into resistance. Number one. Number two, I put an alert on this white line. I right-clicked this white line and I put an alert on it. Why? Because I believe price was going to come back down and hit this line when the 15-minute reset. Why is that? Because I've seen it many times in my life. Again, I'm cheating. I've seen this happen thousands of times. I've been able to backtest this. I have the data that maybe you and other people do not have. I have that data because I've given thousands of hours of my life to the charts. See? Everyone wants to win trades, but you can't win the trades till you've given the 1,000 hours to the charts or more. I've given 10,000, 15,000, who knows? I'll give my life away at this point. They took it all. Here, have it. Take my whole life. You already did it anyway. The charts, into the charts, you know? I'm going to go to the pearly gates. God's going to be like, what have you been doing, man? I'm like, looking at the charts, man. He's like, all right, man, come on in. I got some charts for you up here. Look. So look, and so we put an alert down here. We're going to hit this alert, and then that would be the entry. That would be the spicy entry. And I talk about this in the alert section here in the Discord. So in my Discord, you're going to learn all this stuff. And it's cool to see it here, but you really want to be in the group and go day by day with it. And so we were talking about the idea that this would come and bounce like so. And that's why I put it in the alert section. Let's just watch what happened here and kind of play it on out. It would come right down to the buy area, okay, where the trade entry would have been made. The Stokes would have hit the dotted line and hit my alert system. It would have hit this white line and also hit my alert system. I didn't have to watch the trade. The second I hit alerts, I run to my computer. I enter the trade. I don't have to watch it. I planned the trade out earlier this morning when I was in front of my computer. You don't want to waste your time at different times. You want to look at a trade at 6 a.m., then come back to it and play games at 10 a.m.? You want to put that time in that you had then, and that time is then, and then that should be solidified. So I did my work from 5 to 7 a.m. this morning. I put in my 2-3 hours of work, right? I scanned the market. I looked for my possible advantages. And then I nailed it. And I hit my 18%. And this thing went up even more. You know, if you caught this on a wick, 35. But again, 18% gains for Kono. And that's what you get in this trading group. You don't just get a signal. You learn how the signal was created. You learn how to get into the chart. You learn how to fish. And honestly, like, this is the beauty of it all. The fact that this trade played out is the beauty of it all. So Kono for gains. I got to send it to my group. They have different hours than us. So, but Kono for gains, man. Kono for gains. Yeah, unbelievable. Shout out to everybody that may or may not have gotten on in. We also put waves on your radar. And again, I don't have to spoon feed you every single thing, but I could teach you about waves and you can use waves to your advantage. Waves was in this idea that it could break out a little more. It does have a measured move, but it's following that BTC. Could it be doing a bullish retest? It could. Could bounce right off this to the upside. Start this newer channel. And you can see waves waving it right back up here. Breaking past the resistance to the next resistance right up in here. Do a loop-de-loop. Is the 1 hour ready to go? It is. Could turn on you too as well. Remember though, now most people won't tell you this, but this is bearish divergence. This swing to this swing is a sharp swing up. This is a swing up, but it's nowhere near that trajectory. They are very, like if I take a parallel line to that line and do that, these are basically perpendicular, you know? And that's bearish divergence, no matter how you put it. Yes, it's class C or B, but it's bearish divergence, all right? It's probably more apparent here. Look, it's even more, it's obvious here on the 15-minute. And usually when you get that, you don't make a high higher than that, and you continue to the downside. And shorting the market is the most advantageous thing to do. You have to remember the bigger time frames are not in your favor, and they want to dump on you. Daily has a little more room, but you're getting high. That was a beautiful move for waves. A beautiful move. From $4 to it basically did 100% gains in 2 days. You know, what more do you want out of the market? 50% a day. Like, okay. Threshold for Tether, this thing TUSDT. It's funny, just call it T. I can't believe they call it T. Like, that's its ticker, T. Freaking Falcon 9, I looked at it there, but it would dump, come back around. OPCT, opacity also fell out. This freaking collapsed. HAKA made some gains. Look at that. Broke on out. I think I was looking at it kind of made some gains. Ave back. Is Ave back above? I want to see if Ave breaks back above 100. That's the move to me. Oh yeah, there was some super chats. Let me take a look here, and let me get that music back on and running. I am getting a little tired today. You have to. You could only assume. After talking for probably woke up at 6 a.m. Went through the charts, gave that Kono call, went over Bitcoin, talked about where Bitcoin's going to go. Right? Did all that fun stuff. Did the live stream from 10 a.m. to 12. Worked out, right? Then did the live stream. Got back into the charts. Hung out in the trading group till about 2:30. Jumped into the class. Taught the class from 3 to 5:45. Jumped on out. Took my family to a tiny little dinner. There was no one in there. Like a very low budget, you know, run-of-the-mill Italian place. Ate some like deep fried veal parm that was horrible. Took like a couple bites and was like, what is this? But whatever, I was still blessed to have food. It is what it is. And then, look at all of them got banged out. That got stopped out. Did it make a move, though? Yeah, a tiny move. I usually see that when the Stokes get too high, I just bail out at break even, you know? Then I got home at like 7:15, and it was time to get ready for the screen share, for the monthly close. So, like, today has just been such a day, man. Been such a day. Congratulations to anyone jumped into waves, anyone that jumped in any of the calls in the trading group. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to the new members in the trading group. We went from 511, I believe, to 517. 6 more people in the group today. Unbelievable. You people are unreal. Like, we're on our way to 600, 1,000 people in the trading group. Can we get to 1,000 by June? By the end of June? Can we reach 1,000 people by the end of the June? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. We'd have to get 10 people a day, though, because that would be 10 times 30, 300. 3,000, no, 10 times 10, no, 300, yeah. But we can try, though. We can try. Wow. Green Satoshi in the dumps. Wow, you were saying RACEFI banged on him. This thing just got dumped. Bitcoin took that whole market down when it went down earlier that time. And that's what happens. Gens for gains. 70% gains for gens. That's crazy. VeChain 3L made a bit of a move here, and this falling wedge broke out. Bancor. Oh, no, Bitfrost. I thought that was Bancor. And remember, we gave you Ant yesterday, right around here. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. And it's actually still going. Look, then it made an inverted head and shoulder here and broke out again. All you had to know is how to play the inverted head and shoulder like I teach. See that? Trades don't have to be, you don't have to get the huge picture. Sometimes all you need is just a screenshot, man. Just take a shot, you know? Bang. Measured move is the length of the head to the pole. And you're in there like swimwear for the gains. You know, and it's like, everyone wants it all, but just you know, how about getting a little bit every day? That's what getting it all is. Instead of getting it all at once, why not a little bit every day till you have it all, you know? Wow, Neo with a blast. Look, this one hasn't moved yet. Dogelon, like, it's about to break out of the inverted. See? There's a chance this breaks out right now. I'm just going over it. I just showed you one that just did this, and then we're talking about it again together. And nothing's guaranteed, but 50-minute has legs, and there's a move there. Possible move for Dogelon 3L, for Doge 3L, you know? Stops are always nice below this area here. I'm telling you right now, when I end the stream, I think I'm going to pass out, like, for the night. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do another Bitcoin update. And everybody, some days you need me to work every single day, but some days you need me to just take a nap. So I'm as right as rain for the next day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right as rain for the next day. Shout out to each and every one of you. I love you all. This is an amazing journey that we're on. It's insane. I love it, though. I love it. I'm a savage. You're savages. Together we complete Voltron. And I just look for the patterns that pay me. I just look for the patterns that pay. You know, and if they're out there, they're out there. You never know. You never know. They have prescription drugs for that. That was a classic line of the night. They got prescription drugs for that. I mean, honestly, that's another in that. I mean, the whole market's doing this. So the whole market's doing this. You see? There's an inverted head and shoulder in there. I mean, that's confluence. Like, you just play that and that alone, you go from there. You know, 1 hour's trying to break out with the sauce. Nothing's guaranteed. That's the problem. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern usually gives you the move, though. I have to say. Highly likely. Phantom 3L could break on out. Interesting. And you don't have to force a trade, everybody. You just don't. Look, SPX just did it. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. See, XPS just broke out of what we're talking about. It just did it. You see? And, like, Dogelon's in this. The shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. This did it. Maybe this one was early. And the rest, look, this is doing it too. The shoulder, the head, and the shoulder. DERO. See that? SOS is in the flag. Hasn't really broken out yet. This could do some damage right now in the next couple of minutes. Like, I'd watch out for this one. It may come back here for a bounce, but it may continue to break out. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour still moving down with the 21-day moving average getting into shape here. Getting pretty close. Interesting. What the? No. I mean, that's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder, too, that kind of broke out. It's crazy. Litecoin to the upside. 69 for Litecoin. And this is where we kind of jump on into the whole market cap. Right? You want to see what's popping. Total 3 is breaking out. This is all the altcoins. Hey, market cap wants to break out, and it wants to get all the way up here to 477. It's really good for the alts, all right? That the alts are kind of getting out of the zone, getting back above resistance. And again, like I showed you before, we want to get back above there. Bulls need the alts above 480 billion. That's our big resistance point. You see that? Otherwise, this could be a complete fake out and just dump us back to the downside. So anything is possible. Definitely watch out closely. Take a look at total, which is the entire market cap of all of crypto. And you can see the rejection at $1.3 trillion, which is the previous rejection right there. Got to get above it. Measured move would take us to 133 trillion. And the MACD suggests yes. So moving averages were close, and they could still keep going from where they're at. So that's interesting. I seen some bullishness in the total market cap. And did the dollar continue to dump today? What did it do? I mean, it channeled down here. It tried to break back up, and then it got rejected by the top of the channel, just like I talked about. Remember that? See that? And the 200-day moving average. I'd love to see it continue to the downside. 4-hour wants a movement, but sideways is there. And we could just come up here and dump. There is a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Hope that gets negated. Daily does want to pump. This is kind of worrisome for me for Bitcoin. See, like, it's like, could they pump together? I could see it happen. Bitcoin and the dollar could pump at the same time. They kind of did it today, which is weird. They pumped at the same time today. However, they're not correlated on the daily stochastics. They're definitely offset. And so that would tell me that we would eventually get a move. It's interesting. Mixed Signals. That's the name of my band. And I looking in the red coins for the hotness, right? Well, we talked about this coin. Did this coin break out? No, it dumped, see? I don't really like Justin Sun's coins, too. When I put it out, I was like, man, this guy, dumpage. Now, the 1 hour super high, right? That's a high-risk scalp on the 15. High-risk scalp. More likely to dump on you. That's why it's just very, very high risk. Almost not even worth posting. I feel like, did I post that? Because to me, it's like, no, I was about to post it, and I decided not to. I was like, nah, that's whack. Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, nah. It caught my eye for a half a second. Then when I really, really looked at it, I was like, nah. Let's look at Video Coin. I want to check that out real quick. I mean, we put that out today, and that banged on them. Like, look at that. Guess when I put it out this morning on the live, I thought it might come back down for a retrace, stay in the flag. This thing just kept banging on them. Not a huge 5%, a little more now. 7% gains for Vidit, you know. But again, I didn't put out that many calls. They all hit pretty nicely today. Except for the short on Solana. It was up for a little bit, you know. But those weren't like get into short right now. Those were like, if Bitcoin does this, then here's a short for you to play. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying open a short right now. I'm still like you. I'm like, wait, what's the market doing? Like, how are we feeling out this market? You know? Does this continue for some gains? Last few have been. Like, Waves did its thing and then kept moving. Interesting. We had Glimmer at hello. It's in the inverted head and shoulder there too and getting tight. Glimmer nailed it. Wow, Glimmer hit the target all the way, the big one. Look at that. Hit my exact target that we talked about down here. How did I get the target? Where did I get it from? I took the length of these poles here. See this? All the way to that wick. And then I swung it right here and decided that was where we were going to go to the measured move. And that's the profit taking area. 1, 2, nailed it. Shout out to anyone that jumped into Glimmer and took it for gains. Appreciate you all. Oh, I'm so hot right now in this sweater. I got to take it off. I'm feeling strange all day, man. Wow. Now, when I delete this and I look at it now, I've seen these break out huge. These kind of chubby, especially after a bigger breakout and some bullish kind of awareness around. Also, after Bitcoin pumps, some money kind of flows back into the altcoins. Where's it going to go? Now, this is a 50-50. This could break down as much as it could break up. It's a symmetrical triangle. So if you play this, you have to know that, all right? But there is some momentum here, and Glimmer's been hot, and there's a chance you do get a bit of a move. So 10% gains for Glimmer. Keep it on the radar. High risk. Keep the stop loss below the next support regions. You know how to do it, Livers. You don't got to listen to me no more. You don't got to listen to your old trading grandpa. You guys got this. High risk, but it's so, you know. And again, all eyes on Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops is going to ruin this whole idea. So, All right. There's that 15-minute kick it in. See, it's getting raked. So you got to put this up. What you want is you just don't want to break this channel. You don't break this channel, you're going to continue up and get very tight. And a big move will come. This will come down, it'll loop up, but we already got the half loop and it didn't. We got a few things going on here, and you know, we ended up getting the half loop as talked about. Wow, that can go low, curve back, and then pull itself up again, because that's like lower. It's weird. That's interesting. So it's my call right now on a Tuesday night. Honestly, I just have to long the 1 hour, but I'm not happy with the 15-minute, as I said before. Should have given us more of a move. It's been going sideways. So honestly, I wouldn't trade. I just DCA into Bitcoin right now. And, you know, I take the gains that I made in Kono and whatever happened today and move on, like, and get ready to trade for another day. I'd rather see what Bitcoin does and then wake up tomorrow. I don't want to have to find out tomorrow morning what happened to my trade, you know. I am a pretty adamant guy about, like, staying true to the 4 hour and the daily, and they're overbought, man. Like, it's not a good time to get into trades, and you're at resistance. So, like, it's not good to open trades at resistance, and it's not good to open trades when they're overbought. However, now Bitcoin's in that, like, mysterious I'll do anything I want mode, and I believe I could wake up tomorrow and it could pump. So I did the best I can tonight. If I had to make a call, it would be a long 68% chance, but there's really a 50-50 out of a semester. This is a bilateral pattern, and there's a 50-50% chance. So you got a 50% chance you break out and 50% chance you break down, and you're at resistance with high Stokes. So that's going to swing the 50-50 to me a little 60-40 bearish. So if I had to call it, if I had to call this, I'm bearish. I'm bearish. Bearish divergence and everything else. So my last final call, I am bearish on Bitcoin. I would expect to see, you know, somewhere near down here tomorrow morning, 30,000, 29,005 area, you know, and some carnage. Funny, someone was just sending me a video and they're like, look, like you somehow, like the overlay went right inside the inverted head and shoulder. Look at this. And it actually matched the triangle. Dude, that's insane. Oh my God, bro. How did I do that? Yo, when you put it up, I didn't think anything above it. Now I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, like I did the exact triangle. Like maybe I did it subconsciously because I was just, you know, that's nuts. That's funny. Because for that to happen, so many things have to occur. I have to get this. I have to be doing an inverted. I have to get the super chat at the same time. Then I have to put the chart on the same place. And then a lot of stuff has to happen to do that. Like you almost feel like you would have to make that happen. That's weird, man. That's so weird. It's the synchronicity of my life. Like that is strange. Look at that. That's funny, man. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. That's an anomaly of life right there. And then Bitcoin gets bullish the second I say that and gets ready again. Man. I told you, I gave my final call. I can't look at it again. It's too indecisive. Like they're messing with us at this point. Even though I have a long out here, I'd have to say bearishly. I'd have to say I'm bearish. But we did break the Twisted Sister. Some days it's not that easy. Some days it's just like, you got to just be like, hey, you know, I got this, I got that, I got my, you do everything you can and then you leave it alone. You know, I like more decisions here. It is a little weird. You know, I leave it alone when it's that weird. You know, sending try, it's a 50-50 shot. That's what it is. So if you trade tonight, you got a 50-50 shot. That's about it. And I like to have more of an edge than that. I like to have a 60-40, 70-30, a little better of an edge. Today, my edge is really not there at the moment, all right? At the end of the day, my edge just is short on the 4 hour and the daily at the end of the day, right? Man, I've been on, yeah. All right, everyone, I'm out for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Can we break 30? I'm calling it short, man. But it is what it is. We'll go from there. This BRISE has been hot, and it's been moving. And you got yourself in a bit of a symmetrical triangle. Wait for the 1 hour to come on down. I'll put an alert here. But this is something that should go into the alert bins. And I got alerts all around there. All right. See, that alert says I'm on this bar. See, if I move this bar, the alert goes with it. That's how you know you got an alert on that line. All right. How long do we go? Wow, we went from 9:15. I'm exhausted. I feel like I went 5 hours tonight. Literally, I cannot believe it's only been an hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I am beat to the ground. Oh, we got a bunch of super chats? All right, all right. Send them in. Let me do them. Let me do them all. Let me do them all. Let me get them done. Thank you, Porta. See, my team just texted me, hey, man, you got super chats. You can't go nowhere, man. I'm like, today I'm tired, man. I never admit it, but today I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get my super chats done. I got to get done what I said I'm going to get done. You know, it is what it is. So watch for BRISE, just like we looked at Kona. Watch for BRISE and maybe a move, right? And that's where we're going to be looking at it. That'll also coincide with a bit of a support and resistance movement. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern. 4 hours is good to go, so that's a really good sign. And you're consolidating on the 1 hour. I would, you know, this thing has been hot. So this thing sounds like someone's calling the house. But it's the song. The song has like a phone ring in it, right? It's like making me think my phone's ringing. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? That's annoying. I'm changing that. I'm changing that right away. Stop. You're making me think a phone's ringing. Who would put that in a song? Annoying. Guy has some problems, man. Seriously. Why would you do that to somebody? All right, man. BRISE on my radar. Found something worth looking at. Set your alerts. See, this isn't buy right now. This is set an alert. Set alerts. Okay? Set an alert. So BRISE. Funny, I woke up this morning with a company name in my mind. And I was like, I'm going to be Brilliant. The Brilliant Company with a V. And I'm like, why that? I'm like, I don't know. Anyone else do that yet? You know? Brilliant. I'm sure I'm not the first guy yet, but Brilliant Arenas. Brilliant. The Urban Dictionary. Very and brilliant. Brilliant. I just woke up with that in my head. I have no idea why. I was like, what if we spelled Brilliant with a B? We did hit this for gains today, by the way. 7%. You know. It's because we don't stop. You can see how we don't stop. We just don't stop. Whatever else is looking for news and playing games, try to entertain you with like, hey, by the way, Luna, blah, blah, blah. We're just showing you how to make money every single day. Come on, man. I'm not going to waste your time like these other YouTubers. I'm really not. I'm going to give it to you straight every single day. Exactly as I see it. Day in and day out. And I'm going to entertain you too. We're going to have fun. We're going to start doing documentaries and we're going to have people over. We're going to rent houses. We're going to go around the world. Lifers are going to have fun, man. I'm telling you right now. Look, we got more people in the trading group. Another person joined. 518 people in the trading group. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. Sorry. I love you all, man. I love you all. I can't look at Bitcoin one more time. I just can't because it's over, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let me take a look at the super chatteesies. I got 5 of those one-on-one tutoring sessions and it pumped the price. I was about to book him daily at those prices. Gina Bombina adds, hey, Lifer, this is Wade. Thank you again for the class today. Full of valuable info, man. I love when people come to the live and thank me for the class. That's awesome. XDEFI we went over. Let's take a look at ETH. He's following Bitcoin, man. You know? Let's take a look at ETH, everybody. Nice and in the zone. I think we did look at ETH, man. But it's again a broadening, you know. See that? It's like, I don't know, man. That's ugly. It's the ugliest pattern in the world. It's a bearish megaphone, dude. I don't know. This is the nicest thing I can do for ETH right now. And say that it broke out, broke back in. It could have like, it's just like Bitcoin, everybody. It's following Bitcoin. I showed you this bearish divergence that it did play out. I showed you the hidden bearish last night and it did play out. Look at that. Look, 8 hours later, I pointed this out last night. I said, swing up to swing up, but swing down to swing down. I said, that's hidden bearish. I said, ETH is dropping. You know? And you didn't get above resistance like Bitcoin just did. They're not even close right now. Bitcoin banged. I'll tell you right now, ETH leads the altcoins. ETH is not going to pump until the altcoins begin to rally. So expect ETH to fall, honestly. And then you want to look at ETHBTC to kind of rub the icing on the cake a little bit. And you can see that it's losing its peg. Not its peg, but you know what I mean. And almighty Bitcoin's beating up on ETH right now. Okay, it could stop the carnage right now, but there still is more downside on the 1 hour. So I say if Bitcoin keeps going up, ETH will drop a little bit. And that's also Bitcoin dominance you want to check out. All right. And that's why we do that. And we're trying to teach you the whole markets here. Let's take a look at ASMR version. I'll look at AVAX, but you ain't getting no extra ASMR. I'll tell you that right now. You getting AVAX, USDT on Binance, and that's it. I'm sorry, but I don't know what this ASMR nonsense is. I have no idea. You did say please, sir, and I appreciate you. I do. But I still have to be kind of like, I got to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I got to make people laugh every once in a while. Like, they got to just, I got to, man. I got that, you know. It's just funny, man. It's funny, man. I've always been that kind of, you know. I'm not gonna say it, like, but you guys know. Like, I'll say what no one wants to say. I'll say what I shouldn't say. Like today, I love Tom Crown. I love him, and I watched this show when he had a Phoenix link, and he's like, "You're gonna use Phoenix anyway," like, cause he's not like a show. He's a pretty good guy. Like, he's not like these average shows. He really isn't. He's a pretty good guy, and he's like, "You guys gonna use the Phoenix link anyway?" And I had to write to him. I was like, Tom, man. I was like, it's just not like you, my man. I was like, you don't need to show that link, Tommy. You don't, Like, you're better than this, Tom. Like, you're better than this. Like, you got a trading group, Tommy. Like rely on your own skills. Like, you don't need to sell Bybit links or Phoenix links, And then at the same time, I'm like, who am I? Like, let the dude do whatever he wants. Like, who am I? And then it's all like faux pas. Like, I'm not allowed to talk about. Everyone gets all up on me when I bring up another. You shouldn't put other people down like that. And I'm like, I can't talk about how I feel. I can't talk about how I feel about traders putting out leverage trading links. Like, I can't talk about that. Like, why? Like, do we live in Russia? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this Stalin? Is this like, are we behind the wall? Is this West Berlin? You know what I mean? Like, just crazy how there's like topics I'm not allowed to discuss, but like, always be you, never one right answer, man. Shout out to Tree City Invest, man. Tree Invest, I love you. Super chats, Ape in the show. Soft TA, please, and thank you. Adam, Mina, and Tribe. Wow, we got a lot of super chats, huh? Where are they? Like, I haven't seen them. Oh, wow, they came in. Wow, you guys just banged me up to $60 and a lot of super chats just came in. $9.99 from Crypto Angel. Just because I'm blessed to have your knowledge today. Anything can happen, and we're not promised tomorrow. Thank you for what you teach us all. Man, I love that attitude, Crypto Angel. That's an amazing attitude. Unbelievable. Thanks for sharing your years of knowledge. Super chats do not equal my appreciation. Thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Shout out to Crypto Rambler. We love you. Simply out of appreciation. No Michael Bob, but still wanted to show my gratitude. You're awesome, man. Can you look at Tribe? Looks like others that bottomed and popped. Is Tribe HAKA, right? Isn't HAKA Tribe 1? I, 'cause, 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 ' This is not the Moon Boy channel? See ya. That's so funny. I love you, Gina. Wait, we're not gonna like just throw our hands up in the air? Oh, I'm out of here. You speak for the unspoken. Thank you again for the 400, man. You're the man, dude. Thank you very much, Bharat Bhatia. Yeah, it's like a Hotel California here. You're funny, man. Is that Satoshi? Is he back? I'm falling out of my seat right now. We're here for the real, not the cookie cutter censored cupcake views. Talk your talk, yo. Yo, I love that, man. I love that. If you can't catch the YouTube stream, you can catch the audio version of the stream on Spotify, Apple iTunes, RSS.com, and any other podcast platform daily. We're on that podcast, man. Porter Rock, man. I love you, man. Let's take a look at Ape, Adam, Mina, Tribe, and Dot. Wow, you guys got me running today. I thought I was done, but no. Sam, you thought you were done, Sam. No, Sam. You're the crypto lifer tonight. You're not Sam Price. You're the crypto lifer. You're able to get your butt back in that seat, get your hand on that mouse, start getting those super chats out before you get your smack. You get to smack down. I'm my hardest critic, I'll tell you that. You can't criticize me as much as I can. That used to be my, no, but honestly, as funny as that is for a second, that was my worst. Like, I was too critical of myself, and I could not get out of my own way, and I was beating myself up all the time and just spending so much time in pain and anguish. I was like, I felt like, yeah, I found my way. This song's pretty fitting. I somehow found my way. I'm going to be okay, but, like, there was a time when I was just like, oh, I couldn't get out of this head. I was working 9 to 5. I was stuck in my thoughts, stuck in my mind. I kept asking myself, like, when am I going to dream out of this? When am I going to break through? I don't want a boss. I need my own business. I need to break out. When am I going to get out? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Now every day I wake up, and literally when the pillow opens, I'm like, I got a boss that's like telling me to go somewhere, and I wake up and I'm like, dude, you got a YouTube channel? Like, people are going to wait for you? You're going to have 100 likes? I start to cry. Like, I was like, yo, like, I got out, man. I got out. I'm free. Like, I'm free. And you guys freed me. Like, y'all freed me. Because I could have sat and traded, okay. And I guess it would have made enough. But then, like, I would have been alone all day just trading. I don't know, man. This channel gave me life. This channel gave me something to believe in. It could go to 1 million subscribers. Anything is possible. Like, I am so just enamored with what could happen in my life. And each and every one of you gave me a reason to believe. Like, you guys gave me a reason to believe, man. You gave me a reason to go for it. Thank you so much for freeing me from the shackles of life. I was in the dumps, man. I didn't like it at all. Thank you so much. I regret not holding my $8 Bitcoin. Jimmy, man. Oh, that's tight. That's tough. I wish I got Bitcoin at $8. Yikes. Thanks for teaching us, man. Anytime, guys. That's my life. James, man. Don't worry, James. If I can do it, you can do it. All roads have led us here right now. They really have, Matt. They really have. I mean, I bought Bitcoin when it was only $8. I mean, you're a lucky dude. I'm making a shirt, live, laugh, love. It's a vibe. Can't believe you don't have more subscribers with the content and consistency. It'll come. It'll come, man. That's what I'm saying. It'll come. It'll come. It'll come. Super chat, Abe. So I see Abe coming back down on the 1 hour. Has to retest this area. Also getting pressed too, and it's at resistance. So when Abe really couldn't get above that resistance and you're rolling over on that 1 hour time frame, you could flip on this 4 hour. You're in a bit of a cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Last time I saw a cup and handle like that, it was 1989. And Larry Bird stepped up. He did a okey doke, loop-de-loop through the leg layup, behind his back, flipped through the 33s and slammed it right into somebody's ice cream cone. Didn't even hit the net. It was insanity. You ever watch Antonio Brown kick someone in the face? It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, Bob Menery hit it hard. Like, he did it good. He did it good. So I see it coming back down to possibly this support, or maybe even this support on a wick. These two areas would be the advantageous place to jump on in. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily still has momentum. 4 hour could flip on you. It's not the greatest. I would have to wait for this to come and bounce off a support system before I jump on in. But ape is somewhat on the radar. Okay? But it's just nowhere near ready yet, in my humble opinion. But it's close, but it's nowhere near ready yet. 519 people on the trading group. Can we get to 520 on the live? Oh my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Unbelievable. Okay. So ape is not ready. I want to make it really clear. So ape is not ready yet, but I'm watching it. And it actually isn't that great either. But it could turn out to be great. So I'm watching it. Okay? I'm watching it. Oh, I thought you said something. Come here for 1 second. I thought you said something. I thought you said something. Working hard, babe. All right, so LMR is starting to get oversold and kind of coming up on a move. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, let's back to those super chats with the ASCII. I will tell you what, I look forward every time I see you streaming. I know it's going to be a real 100 and some funny. You're the man. Just keep doing you and you're going to be just fine. I know it, man. I know, man. I know. Everything's great. Wifer in the building. The Triples channel is pumping today. Can you live stream the Celtics game and do a TA at the same time? Nah, I can't because they'll copyright me. But I would love to. Wifer unlock the door. Wifer in the building. Shout out to Cheetah Bombina. Or you could live stream as the announcer and we could just watch the game on the mute. I got the Mt. Gox emails for redemption. Only like $30 now, but it was like 3 cents in there before the hack. Wow, Jimmy. That's crazy, man. And you were part of the Mt. Gox, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Jimmy. My worst trade was selling 1,000 Dogecoins a month before it hit a penny, 10,000. I had no idea what I was doing back then. Hey, we all do. We all did it, you know. Let's take a look at MINA protocol. MINA, one of the smallest coins of the game. Why is MINA cool? Because you can fit it inside of a tiny little, it's smaller than a tweet, a couple tweets, the entire blockchain. And that's why MINA is cool. MINA is doing something differently than everybody else. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. It's in the inverted like most. Wants to break on out, has momentum on the 1 hour. 4 hours pushing down on you, not at the 21. Might have to come and touch that 21 before we can make a move. Kind of not something I believe in. Bit of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder that kind of formed on the stochastics RSI. You see that? Sometimes you won't see it in price, but you'll see it here, clear as day. That did play out, as you can see. 50 minutes a little low, but pushing down. I don't know. Honestly, like these smaller time frames look good, but the 4 hour doesn't. I would pass on this personally. It could pump tonight on that 1 hour and the 15. But the 4 hours just got extreme bearish divergence there. I don't know. I wait for this to come lower. I don't chase 4 hours until they're low. Yeah, so that's just, yeah, that's me. And I could be wrong. And nothing I say and do here should be taken as financial advice. I'm just showing you what I think. You do whatever makes you happy. Tribe, USDT. I thought you were talking about HAKA, which is Tribe 1. We'll take a look at Tribe here on Binance. Bit of a cup and handle falling to the downside. Tribe. It is at resistance, possibly doing a bit of a double bottom here on this mode at resistance. 4 hours pointing down could flip on you if the 1 hour's got pressure, meaning it really wants to flip. It doesn't. It's kind of sideways. You do have that messy shoulder, kind of a head and a shoulder, but you know what I also kind of see, honestly, and I'm not guaranteeing this, but just it's kind of a diamond, you know? If a diamond broken from the bottom, it should break down to the bottom. Daly's really going to call that. Daly's getting overbought too, and you're not. So really, like, until you get back above this thing is in the dumps. I don't know. This thing could go to zero. I think a lot of these coins may never come back. I don't think every coin's going to come back. I really don't. I think a lot of these coins will get delisted off of KuCoin. You'll never really hear about them again, and they'll disappear. It's sad to say, but that's going to happen to a bunch of positions that people are holding right now. And then we're going to get into our next bull run, and people are going to forget all about these little crap coins. You know, I'm telling you, I've seen it many, many times. It'll happen again. They're crap coins, man. They didn't do what they said they're going to do. They have an idea that may or may not have actually been done. Like, look at Forest Plus. They don't even have a Twitter anymore. Like, what are they doing? Like, I can't believe that hasn't been delisted. It's not even a project, you know? You go to the Twitter, it's not even there anymore. Can Polkadot pump? Yes, but it just broke big time support. I mean, that was your big boy support right there, and you broke it at $10 and let's just say 10 beans, 10.17. Fine, you broke back above it right now, but you broke it, came back below. You're kind of bearishly retesting with a high daily. Until the daily gets above this zone, I would say you're in a bear flag. People don't realize is Bitcoin can pump and the altcoins will dump. They don't realize that. They think the whole market will go up when Bitcoin goes up. No. Bitcoin can go on one of those crazy, crazy tears, and it'll create Bitcoin dominance to rage, and the altcoins will dump. And it'll get even lower. Look, that measured move is a $2 dot. $2.94, $3 dot. Are we getting a $3 dot? I can't guarantee it. You know, I'll tell you what though, this fractal looks a lot like this one. Which looks like you may fake out and break out. You may break out and then fake out, you know. BDSM for Gina B. BDSM. I think you guys are messing with me. Isn't that like a big... I'm going to pass on that. I think you guys are messing with me. My worst trade... Yeah, that's sad. Don't look that up. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to move on from that. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't sure, but I thought... I can't, guys. That's gonna stop. I'll get lightheaded. Almost like blue water in my nose. What are you doing, Gina? Doing to me? I'm trying to get to bed. My gosh, man. Can you look at MER? It seems like it wants to go to zero. Yeah, it definitely does. I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, that's gone. That's like, I wish I sold like the day I saw it. Yeah, that's got like no liquidity. You want to look at that on Coin Market Cap and see the market cap. Like, it looks like it's like 500 grand. It's called MER. Can I stop laughing right now? Man, I hate we heard of The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Man, hey, we all heard of The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Did I miss Adams TA? Gina getting blamed. Fine, I'll take it. Did I miss Adams TA? You guys just don't stop, right? Like, you guys are just on me. Like didn't I? Did you do it? You did all the other coins, but did you do Adam? I saw everything else you've been doing. I saw that you streamed for 8 hours today, but did you do Adam? Did you do my Adam call? Huh? I'm waiting. Did you do my Adam call? Huh? Did you? V-Chain, please. Thank you for everything. God bless. Shout out to Claire Sabah. That's funny. This is not 100%. That is 100% not a crypto. Gina getting blamed. You guys are funny, man. Mercurial. Mer. I always do the mer. Mercurial Finance. Can't even get a market cap on this. Gosh, man. They make a page and a site and they think it's worth something. You can get Phantom for 53% in the pool here, FUSD, on some stable action. Little ST Soul 2 pool. He's kind of got some cool pools, I get. See, you were tired, now you're on one. You guys are funny, man. It's my fave, though. Someone is slap happy. Get some sleep, bro. Inside jokes, you heard? Love from NZ, bro. Entertaining and informing. Thanks, man. Literally the funniest thing you have ever done. The Adam call. You've been up for 7 hours. You've done like 1,000 coins, but where's the Adam call? Where's the where's Adam? I mean, you did 7,000 coins today, but you didn't do Adam. You know, you skipped my Adam call. Gonna come to your house. I'm gonna ring your doorbell, and I'm gonna egg you in the face because you didn't do my Adam call. Adam is looking tough right now. It really is. All the alts are not looking good. This rising wedge broke to the downside as suggested. This daily is in a bear flag and not getting any higher. I don't know, man. I'd be wary of this to the downside. You're waiting for a Hail Mary right now. And I don't know if it's coming. Measured move is to 0, so that's not happening. All right, so you can kind of... Honestly, if the measured moves to 0, then we can only get the small measured move. I said like $3, $5 Adam is going to bottom out at. That's my thing, is like how much lower... Adam goes to $1. Like Bitcoin goes to like... You know, it's like how much... I'm kind of weary of how much more legs these could go down, you know? Oh my gosh. Well, we don't see Luna go to 0. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And we just got to look at Luna before we get out of here. Why not, right? That's just kind of fun. And then now that I spend so much time, I do have to look at Bitcoin again, even though I don't want to. So they dumped it. Look at that. And it just, all you have to do is know your status. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder, baby. And even the side of the shoulder had an end pattern. You know what's crazy? I can't listen to Michael Jackson anymore, because when I listen to him, I think about, you know, I can't listen to R. Kelly anymore. I can't watch Kevin Spacey movies. I can't watch reruns of Bill Cosby. They stole my entire childhood from me. Like, it's over. Like, I can't do anything anymore without, like, thinking of the worst things ever. Me and my wife were talking about this the other day. Like, we cannot do anything anymore. It's all been stolen. All of it. It's gone. Like, it's gone. It's all gone. Like, it's been ruined. Like, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. You know, next thing you know, there's going to be a sexual harassment case on Homer Simpson. I'm telling you right now. Before you know it, Homer Simpson's gonna get it. I won't be able to watch The Simpsons either. Michael Jackson ain't do it. Dude, I saw the documentary, man. Come on, man. Come on. Like, come on. Like, Cosby was framed. He was cool, man. Oh my gosh, man. I believe I can't. I just can't. I can't anymore. Like, my wife turns the song off immediately now. Michael Jackson comes off on the radio. She's like, we can't, Sam. We just can't. She's like, we cannot. This is demonic. And she's like, and I'm like, you're right, babe. You're right. Like, we can't. But like, I listen to the man in the mirror. No. Thriller, no. Anyway, I'm being funny tonight. Everyone have a great night. I hope you have a wonderful day when you wake up tomorrow morning. I'll see you tomorrow for a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for being here. I love you all. We have a super chat. Phantom. Oh, wow. Let me take a look at Phantom on a super chat. Trying to entertain you and keep you educated. It's not that easy, but it's also fun. It's also fun. We can get there if we try. We can get there if we try, baby. We can get there if we try. Phantom looks just like the coins we just talked about. Like, they're all the same. It's a blue chip coin that's in a bear flag. I mean, unless it does something miraculous like Bitcoin does, which, honestly, Bitcoin had some support and resistance a little close. Phantom must get back above this zone here. I see more downside for these alts, man. I really do on the daily time frame. I really do. Measured move there is 25. So I think Phantom's going to revisit 25 and double bottom here one more time. I really do. I sold all my Phantom. Then I got back in at 30. Sold at 36. Got back at 35. Sold at 36 for a minimal gain. Just didn't feel it. Then I did short Phantom and lost $500. Make it clear. Jay Fabian, I had a lot of fun tonight too. Watched Laurel Canyon. Almost every 60s band was CIA fakery. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I know all about those disinformation campaigns, man. Come on, MK Ultra, man. Come on. Anyway, this is not the place. We'll get into that at another time. I believe Phantom is breaking to the downside, man. Be careful. Be very careful. 4 hours pushing on you. Yeah, 1 hour's about to turn on you. The alts do not look good at all. Phantom had a nice rally. They did 100%, and then they dumped on. They dumped it. Like, the VCs got in at the bottom, scared everybody out. They rode it from 25 to 50. They made their 100% gains, and they dumped it on you, you know? And now Phantom's kind of on its way down. Do I own any Phantom? No, not anymore. Sad to say. It looks like Phantom's going to make this channel to the downside. However, it could get saved and get tight in a symmetrical triangle and break to the upside. So watch this triangle right here that it's starting to form. That's going to be your go-to. This one here. This bottom, this top. And if you can stay in that and stay above this trend line, I'll put an alert on it for myself too, just because I love my Phantom. All right, I think that's it. I think that's it. Rod is mourning the loss of Disney. Yeah, you can't go to Disney anymore too. I forgot about that. You can't even go to Disneyland anymore. You can't do anything anymore. You can't do anything. You can't do it, baby. I can't go to Disneyland. I can't work with Rick Kelly. I can't watch a Macador. I can't. What is the world coming to, Gina? What is the world coming to, Gina? Huh? 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 What is the world coming to, huh? We did do Adam. I remember doing Adam over here. You don't think I did Adam? Huh? Are you telling me that you don't think that I did Adam? Are you trying to say that when I walked in the room, you walked in the room and you saw that I didn't do Adam? Huh? Is that what you're trying to say to me, huh? See, Adam looks different than Phantom. Adam's in a flag and a cup and handle. And Adam's pushing up on the 1 hour. Adam is in a completely different setup. I thought we just did Adam and it didn't look good. Was I upside down? Like, you have resistance and resistance, and you got a bit of a cup and handy for Adam. Adam's in a cup and handle to the upside. That music worked, right? That music worked, see? Music came in right. Danny, man, you did a really good transition there, Danny. Nice job on the ones and twos, my man. Nice job on the ones and twos. So, Adam to the upside here, getting to about 1166. That's what we're looking for, is the measured move. There'll be some resistance on the way up. Let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame. That's pointing to the downside, suggesting that, yeah, we did go over, man. Remember I said I suggested it would come back down here and have to touch the channel. That's what I said. Remember, and I said, and you could see it either touch here or here. Because I think I looked at, I looked at the Coinbase chart. I really did. Pretty sure I did the Coinbase chart. No. Anyway, the 4 hour user has to marry the 21 before it can move out. So I'd be looking for that for Adam. It is in a cup and handle. There is some moves. Cosmos. I'm a huge fan of Adam. I love it. Been holding it since it was like $4. 10x'd it. You know. Sold half. Should have sold more. Pissed about it. Now I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just. But you'd have to hold this resistance here, or you're coming back down a little lower to about 925. All right. Chicken Hodl Inu. You guys are so You guys are so wrong. I see what that is. You guys are wrong. Super chat, you guys are wrong. Like, that's wrong, bro. You guys are wrong. Mirror is part of Terra and allegedly had millions taken due to an exploit. Oh, yeah. Theta. Wow, Theta's doing damage. 136. It broke out nicely. It's in a better spot than Phantom is, I'll tell you that. It broke out nicely, got above the zone here. Now it's at resistance and resistance. I mean, you're coming back down. Look at that. 4 hours dumped on you. Looks like you're going to retest. If you know, that's your best bet is to retest or to hit off this area. Theta. I'd love Theta. I think it's going to be a long-term play. I don't think it's going anywhere. I love it. EGLD, is it done? It may be. It may be. I think all these alts are going to go to zero and restart and refresh. I sold all my alts, I'll tell you that. Like, I sold every one of them. Like, yeah, this looks like it's going even lower here. Look, it's got a bearish retest here, pointing to the downside on the 4 hour, getting oversold. But look at the daily. Daily's heading up, and you didn't break through a resistance. I mean, it's just not a good look. You do have bearish divergence here. I mean, bullish divergence. You better hope this does what Bitcoin did and just, like, you know, booms back to 100 and, like, but you got resistance and resistance in these areas. Just be careful. It could go lower. It can always go lower. All right. If it does, fine. It goes to like 32 and then you accumulate. Could be fast and furious. Super chats. Not going to happen, Zero Allegiance. I'm not that slow. I did that in high school, man. No, actually in elementary school. Peace, P-U-C-I. That's kind of funny, right? Satin Secret Network Twitter space today. Might be something to watch for them to shoot up out of nowhere. Interesting. He just gave us some alpha, guys. Thank you. I'll take that to the bank. And I like Secret too. Oh, well, it just came out on KuCoin. It wasn't on KuCoin. Ooh. So I traded Secret many times on Binance. So this thing just hit KuCoin tonight. Look, it's on KuCoin, like it's been on for 10, 20 minutes. So Secret, brand new coin on KuCoin. You'd be taking a bit of a shot here. Could pump out of this. You know, I'm just going by this. Oh, you know, this is when you use the 30-second chart. The 5-second. I got the 5-second chart. Look at the 5-second chart. It's hilarious. But now more is loading. Oh, the 30-second chart expands like nobody's business. This goes all the way back to May 28th. Why is it doing that? And then on the 1 minute chart, it's not doing that. Something weird's going on there. That's weird. And a cup and handle high on the 1 hour. Pushing up on the 1 hour. 4 hour could flip. Daily has momentum compared to a lot of other coins. 15 minute. You got a falling wedge that broke to the upside. You got support, resistance. I'm just messing with y'all. Cooler than the other side of the pillow, baby. That could happen there. You'd have to hold this and bounce, though. All right. Stewart. Interesting. How did you get the KuCoin USDT market on the trading view as the list? Did you do it manually? No. If you're in my trading group, we have a place where you can go, which is sandwich.finance. I'm gonna hook you up, man. Give you all the things you need. Come on. Hang out with the lifer. I'm like the uncle that got all the things that your dad doesn't let you, you know, your mom and dad don't let you play with. Look, KuCoin, USDT. Go to sandwich.finance. Download any list you need. I want to incorporate this on my website. We're going to start doing something like this too. But check it out. Get your USDT pairs, your BTC pairs, your USDT pairs, and your ETH pairs. It's not sandwich.finance. You're funny, man. The best uncle ever. Uncle with benefits. So wrong. I gotta go. I gotta go. That's enough. It's enough. I'm gonna ruin the channel. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. So it's just so wrong. Like, it's just not right. Like, oh my gosh. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much. Crypto is life. Have a wonderful day. I love you all. I'll see you back tomorrow at 10 a.m. on our regular scheduled program. Have a great night. Be safe. Thank you. I had a blast tonight, everybody. Thank you so much. Sometimes I need to get out of the charts a little bit, and I need to have fun. I'm a human being too. I'm not just, some people think I'm a bot, but I'm also a human. Crypto is life. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Peace. Thank you. Was it slow today too? I tried to restart. I hope we got, let me see. Check. Yeah, it's better. It's like, this morning it was like, one of the USB ports just couldn't handle it. All right. Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you for everything. I couldn't do it without each and every one of you, and you know that. You're all my heroes. Thank you. Be safe. I love you all.